Excited to be playing Friday night or Friday in Brooklyn as a part of March Madness in the NCAA Tournament. Our group, after last year's run, expected this, but the expectations didn't include entitlement. They worked extremely hard, played a very difficult schedule, and one where they were forced to perform at a high level, almost at a night in, night out basis. And so this is well deserved for our guys. I'm just extremely happy for them, our fans, our students, everyone that provided the home court environment this year that allowed us to have such a great record at home, going undefeated in conference play. And so now it's another level of newness and freshness, and we're excited to be playing.
Yeah.
Dusty, I know you play tomorrow if they tell you to, but getting an extra day, how important is that to have until Friday instead of Thursday?
Well, it's a guaranteed another 24 hours with this team. We have 3 seniors that definitely aren't going to be with us, and a lot like Mike Forrest last year, these guys have left their mark on this program, this university. So it definitely extends no matter what, extends your time with them no matter what. But yeah, it's obviously beneficial for us. We traveled early this morning. Today was a tough travel day, and we feel like we left some business unfinished in Fort Worth and didn't play up to our capabilities. So this gives us a chance to get on the practice floor a few days and clean some things up, as opposed to simply trying to do it in the film room.
Sure.
Coach, one appearance in March Madness is already a big feat in and of itself. Making back-to-back appearances is another significant feat in and of itself. How does it feel to continue to elevate the standard of FAU as a whole?
Extremely proud of this group, and we knew that we were going to have a number of challenges this season after last year, and a lot of times teams aren't able to knock the wall down and keep going when they face those head on, and it just shows the character, the substance, the work ethic of our guys to stay together despite every loss, feeling like we were letting people down and we were falling short of expectations. It's more just a credit to their resolve and their determination and who they are as people.
Dusty, last year you went in a kind of, I don't know if mindset's the right word, but a different way. You were long, very long stretch of success having won your conference. Will there be a challenge for them to just kind of now flush yesterday, flush last night, flush the entire AAC tournament and move on?
I don't think so. It gives us an opportunity to refocus and correct a few things. Last year, without a doubt, we played with almost no pressure once we were in. And we're trying to avoid the same pressure and expectations, because once you get to this point, there's really, there aren't very many heavy favorites. It's evenly matched teams. These are the best teams in the country. There's not 360 of us anymore. There's 68, and everyone in the tournament deserves to be here. So it's just different. But we need to get back to that point where we're playing incredibly hard on the defensive end and playing stress-free and loose on the offensive end while sharing the ball and playing to our identity.
Dusty, I think everybody in America probably knew that UConn was going to be the first word we heard when they started unveiling the bracket. Then you had to wait like 0.3 seconds to find out that you were in. How thankful were you that this wasn't all the way down to the 4th region, and waiting to see how nice was that moment that you could exhale?
My cardiologist certainly would thank you more than I would. No, it was a relief just to know and have a brief celebration with the guys and to see their happiness and their joy, because it is special. March Madness is special. I wish every college player had an opportunity to be a part of this, but a lot don't, and it shows everyone how exclusive it is, and to do it in back-to-back years, especially as an at-large, is once again a testament and a tribute to the guys in that locker room and an unbelievable coaching staff.
Last night you expressed extreme high confidence that you were not going to be booted off the bubble, but after you got back to the hotel and you saw some of the vid thievery going on, did you maintain your high level of confidence this whole day?
Well, I was confident at 107 when I tried to close my eyes and they had us in the lock. And then at some point, we had, I think we left the hotel at 6:30. And so at some point between then and us getting on our flight, there was, we were being slid down in some of the brackets without any games being played. So we were a little bit confused. We didn't know what happened. And so, yeah, it caused a lot of unnecessary stress, but that's part of what makes this so special. That it means enough where you're anxious and you're stressed about what's next. But I felt like we were going to be a part of it in some capacity.
Is there a sense of relief that you don't have to worry about a playing game to even get into one of the brackets?
If we had a choice, we're not in the playing game, but once again, no. If we were in the playing game, we'd be there competing and ecstatic to be a part of it, to have an opportunity to play for another championship. That's what 68 teams have, an opportunity to play for another championship, and this is the biggest championship by far.
Two more questions.
Coach, obviously it's been like 5 minutes, but what do you know about Northwestern as a program, and outside of what you already know you're going to have to do, what are going to be some of the points of emphasis in preparation for them in Brooklyn?
Well, the staff's already in the office downloading games and watching some now. My high school coach, Mark Barnheiser, can't stress what type of impact he had on me, and his son is one of Northwestern's best players, so it's going to be really cool for me personally.
Last question.
Dusty, this has nothing to do with you guys, thankfully, but the portal opens tomorrow and the NIT committee has to fill a bracket tonight. And teams that exist today will not exist tomorrow in the way that, how worrisome are coaches about the portal being open right after Selection Sunday, what this is gonna do to teams that just wanna keep playing in the national tournament and wanna keep going?
Well, there's a saying that the portal stops for no one. And right now, we're not going to worry about the portal. We're going to worry about playing as well as we possibly can. Now, in recruiting, you always have to have your ears open and aware of guys going in. So in case something does happen, you're prepared and ready. But that's way down the list in what we're focusing our time and energy on. And just like any other situation, if a player wants to go in the portal because this isn't the best fit, it's not always bad. I transferred in college. A lot of people transfer in college. It's sometimes it's a bad decision. Sometimes it's a great decision. I thought it was one of the best decisions I ever made. And so the other side of the coin is that there's a lot of players that maybe will appreciate or value what you have and what you are more. So just like anything else, a lot of it is fit. But that's not something that we spend a lot of time thinking about. Usually we have postseason meetings and we have honest conversations and decide if this relationship's working out for both parties. And it's, we're both sides are very direct and honest, and I think that's part of the reason why we have an appreciation for our guys, and hopefully they have the same for us.
Just to be clear, I didn't think it would affect you tomorrow. I'm just saying,
No.
there's 64 teams on an NIT bracket tonight. We don't know who they have coming to practice tomorrow. That's
If any of our guys go in the portal, I'm going to say it's terrible optics.
What, high school coach name again?
Barnheiser, Mark Barnheiser.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
He's a Lafayette Jeff now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you guys, appreciate you being here.
Thank you.